Hi, I'm Dave Ulrich. I'm a professor at the Ross School of Business and partner in the RBL Group. We're trying to figure out what set of competencies do HR people need to be successful. We've talked about strategic positioner, credible activist, paradox. We've talked about the enabling competencies at the strategic level. We now have enabling competencies at the foundational level. One of those is what we call compliance manager. How do I, as an HR professional, make sure that compliance occurs? Compliance in some ways has become a negative term. You're the police, you're the policy police. Compliance doesn't have to be negative. In fact, in HR, sometimes the compliance part becomes critical to long-term success. You can see some examples of some processes that we have to manage. We have to make sure we follow regulation. In fact, one of our colleagues recently told us that in the United States at least, and it's different in Latin America, Europe, Asia, et cetera, around the world, but the regulatory policies sometimes constrain what HR should know and do. But we do have to be aware of regulation. We do have to stand up for employee rights, manage justice, protect the employee and give them the rights to be successful. We do have to make sure that we follow legal guidelines. Compliance is about managing governance and doing governance in a way that enables us to do what's necessary to make things happen. One of the interesting things that we've learned is that somebody said, before you make a phone call, you have to have a dial tone. Before you know how the train's doing, you got to make sure the train runs on time. Some of the compliance piece is doing the day-to-day systematic stuff that has to be done to make sure we have a dial tone, to make sure the trains run on time, to make sure that the basic things are done well. When that happens, HR then gains the right to play in a more strategic way. Compliance manager is making sure we do those details effectively.